Welcoming everyone here to Centennial High School on tap for today. We got an adaptive softball matchup, and it is between the CSLP Cats and the Anoka-Hennepin Mustangs. We're already underway. Up to bat first, it's the Mustangs. And it's the Mustangs' first matchup this season. So they're looking to start with a bang. This one goes up, trying to make a play on it. Able to make his way to first. We're glad you're joining us on our Thursday evening matchup. And a great hit out to center field allows the Mustangs to round the bases. Now 2-0 in our ball game. Mustangs have another hit. They advance to second and first. So 2 on base. Three actually, bases loaded. Ball is up, another run coming in for the Mustangs. They'll actually call it back. Continue with bases loaded. That one ran foul. We got Mason running it in. Another run, the third run here for the Mustangs. And still bases loaded. They'll try to pour in some more. Able to get a hit. Another runner coming in for the Mustangs, 4-0. And there's a 5-run limit here, so Mustangs just need one to be able to get the most that they can here in the top of the first. And that would feel quite nice if you're Anoka-Hennepin to be able to start this matchup out already getting the most amount of runs that they can. But for the Cats, defensively, how can they try to look to get it out? They have this ball so close to home plate. That 5th run runs in, and that is the way the top of the first rounds out. We will have the Cats up to bat after a short break. We'll be back here at Centennial High School. Stick around.
Good evening. We will call the City Council meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Time is 6:30 p.m. I'm calling to order the City of Centerville Council meeting.
Welcome everybody. Welcome to the City of Circle Pines, Minnesota regular City Council meeting.
Take your City Council anywhere.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Ham Lake City Council meeting.
Okay, we'll call this meeting to order. Roll call, Bill.
Lake Park City Council meetings now called to order.
Subscribe to your city podcast on your favorite podcast platform.
Run, top of the first. That's Neva Hammershaw sitting on second, waiting for her opportunity to go home. Up to bat now for the Cats is Donovan. This one goes foul. Jonah pitching for the Mustangs. As Donovan heads to first and allows Neva to make her way to third. Good offensive start here for Centennial. So they try to chip away and put some runs in on the board for themselves. To bat now for the Cats is Cole. Again, Jonah pitching for the Mustangs. Cole able to head to first base. So you're seeing Donovan get to third, as well as Neva getting the first run on the board for the Cougars. 5-1 matchup, Mustangs on top. Cougars. Up to bat is Christian. Keeping the eye on the prize. He gets this one out, but great defensive play by Jonah. Well, they grab that ball and throw it to first. Already having 2 outs. They just need one more to retire the inning. Coming up to bat, Caitlin here for the Cats. Jonah, love that around the back before he's throwing that pitch in. And Caitlin, a strong hit. Able to find her way to first. You saw Sam being agile, getting down there, getting that ball. But Caitlin, too quick. 2 runs on the board. Able to bat in. Donovan. And now it's 5-2. That third out recorded as Ben trying to make his way to first. So the inning ends 5-2. The Mustangs lead. We'll be back here for the top of the first after a short break. Stick around. Back with you here in Circle Pines as the Mustangs, another opportunity up to bat. Already have 5 runs on the board. Going to pour in some more and take a look at that. Jonah finding his way on first. Nice strong hit up the middle for Jonah. The Mustangs have been clicking on all cylinders offensively, able to get the most runs possible out of the first inning. Pretty good defensive effort as well, only allowing the Cats to put in 2 runs. So they want to keep this momentum alive. So it's Mason up to bat here for the Mustangs. Able to get it off. Connor advances here to second. Excuse me, here, let's. Correction, that's actually Joel there on second, making his way to third. Joel on second and running home. Joel makes his way home. Sam heads on to third. And JC on second. JC has done quite well over the years here for the Mustangs. We have seen her a lot on our North Metro TV airwaves, having some big performances. So JC batting in a few, finds her way around the bases. Now up to 8 runs here for the Mustangs. So 8-2 our score. To bat now is Mason. Pitching here for the Cats is Donovan Fuller. And look at that catch. The Cats having a big play. It was Christian Wussler able to catch it right out of the air. Line drive right at him, but up for the challenge to get a much needed out here for the Cats. Wussler throwing it to first and just about helping his team record another out, but a mishandled ball at first allows the Mustangs to get on base. Again, we're glad you're joining us here on a Thursday evening for adaptive softball. Donovan Fuller pitching here for the Cats. Oh, and just about able to grab it out of the air. Runners advance. Looks like they call that third out on first. And that retires the top of the second. We'll head to the bottom with the Cats up to bat after the break. Back here in Circle Pines, adaptive softball. You're watching the Cats taking on the Mustangs. Our much anticipated Cat Clash on North Metro TV. CSLP up to bat. And a great job here by Jonah. And well on the mound. Able to record that first out. And take a look at that hit. But the Mustangs able to defensively work together, get that ball over on first and get that next out. That was Jacob Johnson. He got the hit. But a tough battle getting to first. So it looks like Marco up to bat for the Cats, taking on Jonah. And that does it. The third out recorded. Jonah doing well on the mound for the Mustangs. So as the storyline. So we head to the top of the third after the short break. We'll be back here on North Metro TV.
North Metro TV, your source for great local programming, is now available on Apple TV and Roku devices. Our free app allows you to stream all of our channels live. You'll also have access to an on-demand library, including weekly newscasts, sporting events, and city meetings. To find us, go to the App Store and search North Metro TV. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. North Metro TV, now available on Apple TV and Roku.
Here we go, ready for the top of the third. Anoka-Hennepin taking on CSLP. The Mustangs for Anoka-Hennepin up 9-2. Pitching here for the Cougars is now Ben Bowen. And look at that hit. The Mustangs getting things going in the top of the third, a two-base hit. Able to make it to second. And you got it like that. The Mustangs offense is flowing. I'm sure all the Mustangs fans out here enjoying seeing all of their runs pouring in. Another great pitch from our pitchers tonight. Ben Bowen. And it's Nate out there on second here for the Mustangs. And a great hit. The Mustangs rounding the bases. See Adrian coming in, getting the two base. He's sitting on second. Allowing Nate to make it all the way home. So the 9th run up there on the board, 9-2 now. As this one slots through the Cougars, and error defensively allows the runners to advance. Sitting on second. That's Ari out there on second for Anoka-Hennepin. Still pitching here for the Cats is Ben Bowen. Ball slips through, an error defensively. It's the Mustangs to hop onto first. So Sam on first, and it's JC. We saw her with the RBIs, and looks like he's gonna get another one here in the third. Will to make it home, Adrian. And another great hit for the Mustangs. Jonah coming up after JC, and look at the Mustangs run the bases. Now 13-2. And that does it here for the top of the third. Finish out at 13-2. Coming up next, the bottom of the third. Stay tuned.
Good evening. We will call the City Council meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Time is 6:30 p.m. I'm calling to order the City of Centerville Council meeting.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the City of Circle Pines, Minnesota regular City Council meeting.
Take your city council anywhere.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Ham Lake City Council meeting.
Okay, we'll call this meeting to order. Roll call, Bill.
Lake Park City Council meetings now called to order.
Subscribe to your city podcast on your favorite podcast platform.
Back with you at Centennial High School. The Cats up to bat in the bottom of the third. Glad you're joining us on North Metro TV. Jonah pitching for the Mustangs. Thirteen to 2. This is the Cats' second matchup on the season. It's Ariana O'Brien. Just got out. Jonah still doing great pitching here for the Mustangs, but now allowing the runner to make it all the way to second. We saw Naive Hammershaw doing well right out of the gates, able to get a run, and now here again, bottom of the third, still finding a way. Donovan on first, Neva on second, and now Cole up to bat. Couple foul balls here. Cole still going to work. Here we go, Cole getting a hit. The out recorded at third as Neva tried to make her way there. Runners on second and first. So Donovan and Cole on base, waiting Christian, try to knock him home. So strike one. Second strike recorded. Able to get a hit, Christian. Allows the runners to advance. Donovan on third, Cole on second. Now Christian on first, bases loaded. They have Caitlin coming up. Jonah has to be strategic here. Trying to get a strikeout on the plate, but Caitlin knows she has teammates on base as they try to come back in this matchup. This one stays fair. Jonah coming over. The Cougars, the Cats able to run it in. Looks like they'll call it foul. We'll keep going here. Bases loaded. Caitlin again. Look at the hit right through the center. Making it tough for the defense. Runners coming on in. Look at the Cats go. Bottom of the third. Just going how the Cats wanted. Trying to catch up. Pour in a few of these runs. This game a little closer. Caitlin makes her way to second after already hitting in her teammates, picking up those RBIs, and now right after her, Ben makes his way to first, but the last out recorded here on the Cats, and we'll head to the top of the fourth after the break. Make sure you're sticking around. 13-5, the Mustangs lead it. Back with you here in Circle Pines. You see the big hit up, and is it going to come down? It does. Getting in position to make the play. Christian Wussler getting underneath it. Recording that first out right out of the gates. Good job sticking with it. It seemed like that ball wasn't going to come down, but it did. So it's Donovan Fuller pitching here for the Cats. And what a defensive play again. Wussler keeping his eye on the prize, able to record yet another out for the Cats. Michael able to run his way to first. Getting on base here for the Mustangs. They sit up 13-5. Charles up to bat for Anoka-Hennepin. Takes on Fuller. And that wraps up the top of the fourth. We'll head to the bottom after the short break.
So I saw something on TikTok that vaping can cause major long-term health problems. Is that true?
Hey guys!
Dr. Fang.
So I couldn't help but overhear your question. So you've probably heard of asthma, right? But researchers at the University of California at San Francisco this year found that there is a link between vaping and long-term health problems, including confirming those findings of asthma.
Is it asthma treatable?
So yes, asthma is treatable with certain medications. However, those with asthma can probably tell you that flare-ups are common and very, very uncomfortable.
Thanks.
No problem, guys.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Back with you at Centennial High School as the Mustangs lead at 13-5. We're in the the bottom of the fourth. Jonah still pitching here for the Mustangs. He's been able to send that across the plate time and time again. Records that first. Walking here. So the Cougars get on base to those 4 balls. But Jonah has been able to strike some of these Cats out. He'll try to do it again. Ball sent up and over. Jonah. Runner not able to advance here for the Cats. That was Anna Villa getting out on second, but Cougars still have a runner on first. Ball goes foul. Keeping his eye right on it. Both of them able to get the hit, but also you see defensively making the catch was Sam. Shortstop. Able to keep with it and grip that one out of the air. Ariana O'Brien up for the Cats, taking on Jonah. Teammate on base. The final out recorded. So that's the way the fourth finishes off. Still 13-5. Scoreless inning. We'll head to the top of the fifth after the break.
North Metro Television. North Metro TV is the public access television production studio that serves the northern suburbs of Blaine, Centerville, Circle Pines, Ham Lake, Lexington, Lino Lakes, and Spring Lake Park. In addition to teaching the general public how to produce their own programs, NMTV has a production staff dedicated to covering local news and sports, special events, elections, city meetings, and many more items of interest to the northern suburbs. You are watching North Metro TV.
Back on North Metro TV as the Mustangs take their turn at bat. We're already in the top of the fifth, this one going quick. But something I wanted to mention is the Cats already played a matchup. The opponent was St. Cloud just a couple days ago. So they had their first loss on the season. It was 7-14. Against St. Cloud, but already having that first one under their belt, trying to shake things off. Sitting at 5 runs, still some time to pour in more than 7 and have more than they had in that first matchup. See if they're up for the challenge. But first, they got to record some more outs to get up to bat. They'll allow the Mustangs in their first matchup of the season to have their turn on offense first. So it's Fuller pitching for the Cats, taking on the Mustangs. He's already found some success from the mound throughout the matchup so far. Now defensively, you see him jumping into action. Trying to help his team get that ball to first. And that looked like that was Hallie who got out as well right before this last play happened. So Hallie and Ethan. Some big hits. Now another opportunity for the Mustangs to try to get on base here. Pitch coming from Fuller. For those unfamiliar here, Anoka-Hennepin, the Mustangs, the schools that come together to make them up is Andover, Anoka, Blaine, Champlin Park, and Coon Rapids. And as far as the Cats, CSLP for the North Suburban, it's the Centennial and Spring Lake Park. Start of the season was back in March 10th to be the beginning of it, and that final out gets recorded 13-5. Still after the top of the fifth. We'll be back for the bottom in just a bit.
Good evening. We will call the City Council meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Time is 6:30 p.m. I'm calling to order the City of Centerville Council meeting.
Welcome everybody. Welcome to the City of Circle Pines, Minnesota regular City Council meeting.
Take your City Council anywhere.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Ham Lake City Council meeting.
Okay, we'll call this meeting to order. Roll call, Bill.
Lake Park City Council meetings not called to order.
Subscribe to your city podcast on your favorite podcast platform.
Inside Centennial High School, back at it in adaptive softball. You're seeing the first hit in the bottom of the fifth. And it looks like Neva making her way all the way to third. The 3-base hit. What a way to start things off. Trying to come back. Call that one foul. Head back, and Donovan again, an opportunity to try to get an RBI as Neva sitting there on third, just waiting for that moment to be able to run it home. Donovan taking on Jonah. And an out recorded from Jonah, continuing his impressive performance tonight. Neva still on third, waiting for Cole to possibly get this RBI. Got to think about placement. And what a play, Jonah gripping it out of the air right after Cole hit it. Couldn't quite get it past him. Jonah having the quick reflexes to snag that one down. So Neva still on third, Now going to see if Christian can send her home. Jonah taking on Christian. Christian able to win the count. Get walk to first. Now allow Caitlin an opportunity to possibly get this RBI. We've talked about it a little bit here already. It's the bottom of the 5th. And Caitlin a chance. Ball gets sent out. Neva trying to make it home. That final out gets recorded. And that finishes off the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back here, top of the 6th, coming up next. Stick around.
You are watching North Metro TV.
Anoka-Hennepin up to bat, and a big one. A drop ball, almost able to record the out, but such a big hit, a powerful one, drops it down. So Sam advances to second. JC gets herself on first. So an opportunity for Jonah. Fuller still pitching for the Cats, taking on Jonah. Jonah getting a hit. Wussler and the runners advancing. JC now sitting on third. So 14 runs now. JC running on in. And a great opportunity for the Mustangs. They try to win their first game of the season. And a big hit, dropping down, staying fair. But a much needed out. The Cats able to record it. And that's the way the top of the 6th rounds out. We'll be back for the bottom after the break. North Suburban up to bat in the bottom of the 6th, trying to work their way back in it. The Mustangs up 14-5. So we're already seeing a runner for the Cats on base. And another hit, able to allow the runner to make it to second, but the out on first. First baseman doing a good job securing that out here for the Mustangs. It's Mason sitting on first for Anoka-Hennepin, able to help get that last out you saw. For the Cougars, sitting on second, it's Max Milso. Coach Jim Nino for the Cats. Jonah getting it quick. And are they able to record the out? No, runner looks like they're able to make it to first. Cats safe. Much needed play for the Cats, picking up their 6th run on the day. Ariana O'Brien, it looks, oh, excuse me. Hit right through the center. Runners advancing, it's Heather Goodfellow. Got out there on second and now a runner on first. Both runners really get on base. Cats has Marco on second, so, as well as Ariana O'Brien on first. Now it's Neva. We've seen her have some big hits already. Can she do it again? 2 of her teammates on base. Able to make contact with the bat, makes her way to first, and a runner able to make it home. Marco rounding all the bases, Neva making it to second. Runners continue to advance. Neva awaiting Fuller. She'll sit on second. The Cats up to 8. So already able to have 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th. after going a couple, if not, it was 3 innings. Here the Cats have not been able to put in a run, and now already having 3. This is exactly what they were trying to accomplish as we get down to the 7th, but that's how it rounds out the 6th inning. 14-8. We'll be back for the top of the 7th, that final inning after the break.
Subscribe to Your City podcast on your favorite podcast platform.
We are here in Circle Pines for the top of the 7th. Glad to be back with you as the Mustangs lead at 14-8. Fuller pitching for the Cats. As you see that first runner making it to first here for the Mustangs. They'll call him safe. You saw the contact. Fans cheering him on, knowing that he gave it all he's got to be able to get out there on first. Looks like Michael out there on first. Again, he had to absorb that contact. Wessler able to grip it out of the air. So an out recorded. Cats, Christian Wessler will make a big defensive play. Michael advancing to second. But Nate had that big hit that Wessler was able to pick off. Aiden up to bat against Fuller. Some good contact, but that one runs foul. Again, able to get the contact on that ball again. Seeing him work it down in the count. Again, Aiden taking on Fuller. This one stays fair. Finds his way to first. Runners advancing. See Michael now on third. It's 14-8 Mustangs leading it. The Cougars sitting down by 6, but they have to get some outs here to get back on offense. Able to get a hit. Fuller mishandled it. Tried to send it on to his teammate. And an error there at first. Runners advancing. The Mustangs bring it on in, and now up to 15. So Noah's on second for the Mustangs. Sam up to bat. To send that one down the third baseline. Gets to first. And allows Noah to make it to third. JC, one of those players the Mustangs want to have up to bat with runners on base. And here she goes, slotting that one low. Getting it far out there, able to make it to base, allow teammate, come on in, 17 runs now on the board. Noah able to make it home. So JC on first, Sam on second. Waiting for Jonah. Another big hit. Allows JC and Sam to round the bases. Mustangs up to 19. Jonah knows that was a big one. And they solidify those final 5 runs. 19-8. We'll see the Cats having an opportunity up to bat to try to close this game out. We'll be back after the break.
So I saw something on TikTok that vaping can cause major long-term health problems. Is that true?
Hey guys!
Dr. Fang.
So I couldn't help but overhear your question. So you've probably heard of asthma, right? But researchers at the University of California, San Francisco this year found that there is a link between vaping and long-term health problems, including confirming those findings of asthma.
Is it asthma treatable?
So yes, asthma is treatable with certain medications. However, those with asthma can probably tell you that flare-ups are common and very, very uncomfortable.
Thanks.
No problem, guys.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Back with you here in Centennial High School for adaptive softball. It's Cole Johnson up to bat for the Cats, trying to come back. He's taking on Jonah. As I said earlier, this is the Cats' second matchup on the season as Cole safe on first. It's their second matchup on the season. Their next game is on the 14th. Right here at Centennial High School again, if you're looking to check out another one. Head coach here for the Cats, Melissa Sharby. Trying to help them have a comeback here in the bottom of the 7th. All in, and look at that run. Cole Johnson makes his way safe at second. Christian making his way to first. So Caitlin, we've seen her have quite a night offensively. And yet again, another big hit. This one making it difficult there at second, and out on Christian Wussler. But Caitlin makes her way to first, allows the Cats get up to 9. Now it's Colton Lutz up to bat for the Cats. All in, Caitlin making it to second. The out there at first. The Cats really needing to dig deep here late. Trying to keep this offensive runs rolling. That's Zach Hosfield. Like you said, 1 and 2 in the count, and Jonah still going to work as he tries to close off this game. And you see him do it. Jonah having a night here, pitching at the mound, helping his team even record that final out. It's 19-9, the Mustangs getting the victory on the road. We're glad you've been able to join us. We'll see if we're able to grab a couple of victorious Mustangs. We'll be back here after the break to round things out here at Centennial.
You are watching North Metro TV.
Back here with a couple of the victorious Mustangs after they just won against the Cats. Great job, you guys. We're going to start with JC. You had a phenomenal day, and you have so many times when North Metro TV has been here covering your games. What has helped you in the off season getting ready to make some of these big hits?
I was really nervous, and it was really good. It was really good to hang out with my teammates, and yeah.
Yeah, and of course this was the first game of the season. So was it just kind of nice to get out there and get to play a game?
Yeah, and have people fans watching and just having a good time and just been in practices and stuff.
No, it's true. Sometimes when you get back into games after being at practice, it's just a lot of fun. And I also want to talk about, of course, what this team means to you and what even softball specifically getting to go out there, because I know I've seen you out there playing hockey and so many different sports too. So can you talk about instead of floor hockey, is softball one of your favorites, or which one's your favorite?
Probably hockey, but hockey has always been my favorite. But I love softball. Softball is really, yeah.
Well, you do great at all of them. So thanks so much for taking the time, and good luck the rest of the season this year.
Thank you so much.
And Jonah, of course, we also want to talk with you because you had done phenomenal pitching, but you also had some big hits tonight. Let's first talk about those hits. What's going through your head when you get up to bat?
So I just watch the ball and wait for the ball to hit, and I just smack the ball and then run to first base.
Yeah, and how awesome is it when you get to see that you helped one of your teammates make it home?
To be a good sportsmanship.
Yeah, definitely. And when you were out there, you were pitching and you were able to get some big outs, and even that final one here in this game today. What does that mean to you to have those accomplishments on the mound?
So I know.
Yeah.
So I just watch the ball
Yeah, when you're throwing some of those pitches, how do you get them past some of those hitters?
I just 1 foot at the other and just throw the ball.
Yeah.
And wait till the hitter hits the ball and then catch the ball and then throw it to first base.
Which is a smart play, and you did a great job with that tonight. Well, Jonah, thank you so much for taking the time, and congrats on the victory. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thanks.
Well, this has been another North Metro TV production, Adaptive Softball. The Mustangs beating the Cats 19-9. We'll see you on the next one right here on North Metro TV.